Working in retail is like being forced into a threesome with a morning person, a night owl and one of Santa's elves, minus the fun parts. Night shifts are Christmas on steroids, boxes everywhere. While employees who've evolved into human fluorescent lights arrange crap with dead eyes and plastic smiles. Management expects their minimum wage slaves to beam like they're auditioning for a toothpaste commercial. Meanwhile, your paycheck is a boomerang straight back to corporate because they've calculated that employee discount just right. Welcome to retail, where your soul dies but your smile stays bright. Well, these aren't meant to be living wages. No shit, Karen. My landlord still hasn't accepted exposure as currency. Working retail means dealing with some nasty shit. Literally. Fitting rooms become crime scenes of abandoned underwear and used sanitary products. But at least you didn't short straw bathroom duty. We've all experienced it. We've all walked into a public bathroom shit tsunami, and if we've all experienced it, you know how frequent it is. You're paying me minimum wage to clean a bathroom that would make a hazmat team quit on the spot. All because some dirty son of a bitch bathroom Banksy decided to take up interpretive wall art with their asshole. It's a shitty job you can't wait to get away from, just to go home and purge the last 12 hours of back-breaking labour and public disgust from your psyche. And just when you think you're free, your phone lights up. These managers have a sixth sense for ruining your life. Hey, I know you're giving birth and all, but don't quit. Can you just, cross your legs and come on in? We're a family. They hit you up like a desperate ex, probably edging along to the thought of destroying your personal life. Oh yeah, they're probably having a family dinner right now. Let me just call them about a 4 a.m. shift. So hot. And the guilt trips. Well, I guess I'll just have to call Sarah with her 3 kids and chronic back pain. At least she's a team player. Cool story. Try calling corporate about better wages instead of trauma bonding with me. Then there's the fucking customers, those beautiful souls who see a perfectly folded clothing display and think, you know what this needs? Absolute fucking chaos! They're like toddlers with credit cards tornadoing through the store whilst muttering, just browsing! No bitch, you're auditioning for the Destruction Derby and that cardigan display, your first victim. They'll spend 45 minutes going through every size medium in the store, hold them up for just a nanosecond, then drop it like a used cum rag. I see you and your half-empty caramel cappuccino that's going to leave rings on our white, cheap, pristine table that some poor bastards just Windexed for the 5th time today. Jesus Christ, it's like watching a raccoon raid a dumpster, only the raccoon's got better organisational skills and manners. How about corporate's bullshit team building exercises? Let's all do the store chant! Because nothing says we're a family like force fun with people you've seen cry in the break room. Trust fall into your co-workers' arms. You're secretly praying they drop you hard enough to drop a lawsuit on their corporate ass. Tell us something that nobody else knows about you. Well, Susan, I actually have an elaborate fantasy about setting fire to the company policy sign in the break room, but I don't think that's quite what you're looking for. Let's talk about checkout charity. You know, when they ask, would you like to donate $1 to save the puppies? I just dropped $200 because your store layout was designed by casino architects. Now the billion-dollar corporation wants me to donate for their tax write-offs. That's like a mugger asking if you'd like to donate your leftover cash to their favourite charity. Those puppies probably get one treat with a motivational quote attached. All whilst charging $15 for a t-shirt that probably costs 20 cents to make. Do you want to see a corporation's true colours? Just wait until hard times. My local store had baby formula locked up tighter than a nun's vagina. True story. Because nothing says I care quite like new mums waiting by the glass case as if they're about to score from Pablo Escobar. One white powder, please. It's for my baby. Meanwhile, security's watching you as if you're about to become the baby formula kingpin from your minivan. Rule of thumb for basic humanity. If you see someone shoplifting baby products, you didn't see a fucking thing. The real kicker, they had these little security tags on everything. Meat, cheese, milk, you know, basic stuff your body needs to not die. I saw a package of steak with more security features than my iPhone. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what's next? Are you going to need 2 forms of ID and a letter from your mother to buy a fucking Hot Pocket? And let's talk about this still used to this day medieval form of torture called the employee standing policy. Yeah, I know, some places in Europe have really gotten their heads out of their arses on this one, but I'm here in America now, where they still treat chairs like they're made of fucking plutonium. No, can't let the peasants rest their feet. They might actually discover they're human beings and Karen might complain again. Standing all day is like playing Russian roulette with your body's warranty. Your feet become broken memory foam, your spine auditions for a pretzel commercial, and your blood throws pool parties in your ankles. Science says it's about as healthy as using Instagram as therapy. Spoiler warning for the dick driving the Ferrari. Being a human statue for 9 hours straight at a cash register leaves your body looking like a Game of Thrones season finale. A painful fucking disaster. But hey, at least that executive in his $1,000 office throne thinks we're building character down here in the trenches. Meanwhile, those same managers are taking 2-hour lunch meetings whilst probably coming up with new ways to destroy your will to live. They preach professional image whilst their workers are having breakdowns in the break room with their feet in ice water. Real Fortune 500 vibes there. I guess that's what they mean by standing up for company values. Been there, done that, from the non-slip shoes that are basically ice skates to playing therapist for Karen whilst my migraine does the cha-cha. When I shop now, I spot that 1,000-yard stare behind the retail smile. I know that clock watching dance all too well. Here's the wild part. Retail doesn't have to be this soul-crushing circus whilst employees are treated like NPCs in a corporate game. But no, corporations had to turn it into a psychological Hunger Games minus the cool outfits. So now, I'm that weird customer that refolds clothes and puts back other people's shopping trolleys abandoned in car parks. Because that retail worker isn't just a barcode scanner with legs, they're a human being, trapped in retail purgatory. To all you retail warriors out there, I see you, I respect you, and you deserve far better than this minimum wage, maximum bullshit deal you've been offered. But hey, at least you get a 10% employee discount. It won't cover the cost of therapy for working there, but it's the thought that counts. This has been a Banter Rant by Tone. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know about your worst retail experiences.